We gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep the same energy, and that's all we know how to do. There's a lot going on in the boxing world, and I've been noticing people do not like to keep that same energy. I've been hearing all kinds of narratives, lies, hate, guys all in their feelings. So look, let's start to body bag these clowns and send them straight to hell. I mean, we got to be honest and unbiased. I mean, it's too many people in their feelings. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I mean, we got who we got on the table today. We got Demetrius Andrade. We got Tyson Fury. We got Canelo Alvarez, Shakur Stevenson. We got Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. We got a lot of people. Let's break it down honestly and unbiasedly, like we always do. Like we always do. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's go. My brother Manny P said it's somehow Canelo's fault that Andrade pulled out of the Parker fight, according to Dante in the LDBC. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're listening to any boxing channel, everybody listen to the sound of my voice. If you're listening to any boxing channel that said it's Canelo Alvarez's fault, or even, no, that Demetrius Andrade pulled out of a Joseph Parker fight, there are a Demetrius Andrade fanboy channel. So think about it like this. If you're listening to a boxing channel and they're telling you, they're bringing up Canelo Alvarez instead of talking about Demetrius Andrade when he pulls out of a fight, when he ducks Janabek, and they keep bringing up Canelo Alvarez, they are a fanboy channel for Demetrius Andrade. They have no credibility. And it's not just Dante and the LDBC. It's a lot of these guys that be out here screaming, you know, ay carajo, you know, real thing, ay caramba, you know, all these guys, yeah. Shake those maracas, you know, those losers, those lames that like to say a lot of Spanish phrases that are trying to clickbait Latinos into going to their channels. And you know, these guys are big Andrade fanboys. I mean, you got to be honest and unbiased. It's not just Dante, it's not just Ego, it's not just the LDBC. A lot of these fanboy channels are hiding in the closet. You can come out and get body bagged. I mean, let's be honest. Anybody blaming Canelo Alvarez for the Zach Parker pullout, you're a dumbass and you're a fanboy. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you gotta be a dumbass. You gotta be a dumbass. It doesn't make any sense. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's keep that same energy. Hold on, let's see what else we got. Thunderdome Boxing Talk. He says, Canelo, Doug, David Benavidez, and Demetrius Andrade. Okay, tell me how. Tell me how. I'm just waiting on you. Just tell me how, Thunderdome. Just tell me how. Come on, just tell me. I'm waiting on you. Thunderdome, you're on the clock. Thunderdome, you are on the clock. Come on, speak up. See, this is what happens when guys talk that talk, but they're scared to get on here and say it. Hello? Hello? Okay, I thought so. He's a coward. Let's keep it going. Salute to my brother Optimus Prime in the building. I appreciate the love and respect. And he states, Punch Drunk needs to watch this. How does he expect Boo Boo to get better if he doesn't take accountability? Look, I don't know what's going on over there on that channel. I leave everybody to their own, you know, whatever they believe is their situation. So I don't care what nobody else says. I worry about the IBFP. But only thing I will say is, Demetrius Andrade has to take accountability. And this is what I mean. If there's somebody out there supporting Demetrius Andrade and defending him, oh, everybody's out to get Demetrius Andrade. They're a fanboy. Nobody's out to get Demetrius Andrade. Nobody made him pull out of a fight. Nobody made him duck. Nobody made him duck Janabek. Nobody made him pull out of the Parker fight. He didn't pull out the Parker fight once. He pulled out twice. I mean, come on. I mean, what message are these channels pushing where it's okay for you to pull out and you to duck and then you bring up other guys' names? I don't really understand that. Like, you got to be accountable for yourself. You got to keep that same energy for yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My brother Lewis says, I literally can't think of the last time Andrade fought a top 10 fighter in his division. Well, I'll do you one better. When was the last time Demetrius Andrade fought a world champion? Go. Never. But hold on. But then if I bring up a fact, is hate. Facts are not hate, dumbasses. They're not hate. Facts are not hate. Facts are just facts. You don't have to like a fact, but it's a fact. That's all it is. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these guys getting on here commenting are guys I've never seen ever on my channel, and they wait for me to go live to troll a lot of these stand accounts. I frankly don't care. It is what it is. A lot of these guys are cowards. I mean, that's really what it is. That's really what it is. Oh my God! Somebody said the Thunderdome guy was trolling. He was a fanboy. I mean, come on. I don't know. A lot of these channels are in their feelings. My brother says IBFP Andrade ain't no victim. He played himself. I mean, think about it like if you're up here defending Demetrius Andrade at this point, what else are you besides a fanboy? I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, let's be honest about it. The Fury fangirl said, why on earth are you claiming AJ would be beat by Joe Joyce when AJ destroyed him in the first round back in the amateurs? He stopped him, not outpointed him. The Fury fangirl, this is not the amateurs. These fighters are no longer who they are now than when they were in the amateurs, dumbass. Stop comparing the amateurs to professional. I mean, stop smoking crack. Jackson Bryan says Clarissa Shields is speaking facts. So yeah, that's another thing where people in their feelings about. I mean, Clarissa Shields can imply racism with Canelo Alvarez. How is Canelo Alvarez racist? Somebody answer this for me. Somebody answer this for me. How is Canelo Alvarez racist for going undisputed instead of fighting meaningless fights against Benavidez and Charlo? Doesn't it make more sense for Canelo Alvarez to go undisputed and clean out the division? Because before Canelo did that, all they said was Canelo's ducking Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo's ducking Callum Smith. Canelo would never fight, I mean, what are we talking about? He would never fight Caleb Plant. He's too slick. They said he ducked all these guys as soon as he beats them. There's nothing else to be said. Nothing else to be said. I mean, I don't even understand. These guys are out here spreading lies like they spread their cheeks. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, come on. Come on. And you're absolutely right. Clarissa Shields makes everything about race. She's trying to get a lot of these race baiting channels on her side. Maybe she can get some people to watch her fights. I think that's what she's doing. And here's the thing. I have no problem with Clarissa Shields. She's an excellent fighter. Best of luck to her. I have no hate or disrespect for Clarissa Shields. She's a nice young lady, but she's delusional in her takes. She's absolutely delusional. And she's just as racist as these LDBC channels when it comes to that. I really don't understand. Exactly, Carlos. I don't understand. Canelo goes for undisputed, and he gets criticized by fighting non-champions at 168. I mean, how is that Canelo? Like, what sense does that make? Don't you get cookies for fighting champions, not running from them? I don't understand that. I do not understand that. I mean, come on. Oh man. Oh, my brother says, Miss Spicy, you can get it any day of the week. Miss Spicy, we need them hotcakes on the channel. Miss Spicy, if you're listening, we need them cheeks. Let's go. Hold on. My brother says, Nuke, we should discredit Clarissa Shields' accomplishments since all her wins were against European white girls. Oh, but she don't want to keep that same energy with her resume. What about Andre Ward's resume? Andre Ward, biggest fights of his career. They weren't black and Latino fighters. I know that. So what are we talking about here? So you want to discredit Canelo. Why aren't you discrediting Andre Ward? Because then that would make you unbiased, but you're not going to do that. So if you only put it on Canelo and never put it on anybody else, that makes you racist, stupid. I mean, think about it like this. How many elite black and Latino fighters has Demetrius Andrade fought? 0. How many elite black and Latino fighters has Jamal Charlo fought? 0. But you're only focusing on Canelo Alvarez. You're only focusing on him, who went undisputed in 11 months, but you have no flame or smoke for Andrade or Charlo? I mean, I don't understand these people. These people are not even fans. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? We see all this racist nonsense. This don't make any sense. My brother Eddie says Southpaw trying to fight Raleigh coach IBFP. Southpaw, look, I'm going to tell you this. Southpaw's a dumbass. And this is it, man. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Southpaw is a racist 50-year-old amateur who's trying to get a payday to get out of his mama's basement. Everybody then ran train on this girl. And so now he's desperate, trying to fight anybody with the name, anything. He is desperate. That's all he is. That's all. He's just desperate. He's desperate. He's looking for a payday. That's all he's looking for. All cheeks matter. That's right. Exactly. What nationalities were the fighters when Clarissa Shields won her titles? Why's she worried about who these guys fight? I got $1,000 on Raleigh coach over Southpaw right now. I put 1,000 on it. Let's go. Jackson Bryant, why won't y'all call that racist? What rep it? I don't know who that is, Jackson Bryant. Don't know who it is. How I'm going to call out a channel that I'm unaware of? I do not know who that is. I do not know. If they're racist, they're garbage truck juice. Any channel that's racist is garbage truck juice. I don't entertain racist channels. Don't do it. My brother, Niners, Giants, Warriors all day. Salute to you, fam. Hold on. First, salute to my brother Raider from LA. Salute to you, my brother. My brother Niners, Giants, Warriors all day. He states, what are your thoughts on Bullet Cromwell accepted Southpaw boxing challenges? Do a breakdown. I'm going to tell you, Southpaw, his boxing skills are horrendous. His defense is horrendous. I mean, his IQ is that of a monkey. It is easy to see that Southpaw is going to get beat down. He's going to get embarrassed. He's going to get humiliated. Please take the fight. I would love to see it. You will be humiliated. I mean, come on. Rose says Andrade fought no one just like Stank Davis. And Andrade's is basically in his mid-30s now. Stank Davis, he's in his late 20s. I mean, you're still treating these guys like babies. Come on. These guys are not babies. Come on. Come on. John Mendoza says Southpaw said Canelo is a disgrace to boxing and got off because I told him you would get him on to a debate. I already body bagged him once. He don't want that smoke no more. It's too many people in their feelings. That's all of it. Nuke, is Shakur Stevenson gunning for Andre Ward's title of the Nutcracker King? He's training to be the King Nutcracker. That's what he's trying to do. I mean, the low. And here's the thing about Shakur. Shakur is too good of a fighter to be trying to play Andre Ward version of the Nutcracker. Shakur, you're too good for that. You're an elite fighter. You don't need to do that. You can break the guy down easier than that. You don't need to go after his nuts. Let's not do that, Shakur. You're better than that. Mad Dog says Southpaw is a tramp stamp. Divine Valley, salute to you. Thank you for the love and support, my brother. And he says, people only pump up David Benavidez because Mayweather and Mike Tyson said he's a monster. So they assume Canelo is scared. LOL. When he loses, watch them switch up. That's what they always do. They said Canelo Alvarez was going to get outboxed by Billy Joe Saunders. They said he was going to get outboxed by Caleb Plant. They said he was going to get beat down by Callum Smith. And once he won all of those fights, they say, oh, all of those guys were nobodies. All of those guys were nobodies. It didn't matter that they were holding belts. It didn't matter that they were undefeated prime world champions. See, guys don't really like facts. They like to get in their feelings. And what we like to say here is get out of your feelings. Well, you don't need to be in your feelings. You don't have to be a Canelo Alvarez fan to respect him. You don't have to be an Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford fan to respect him. Ben Rodriguez. And I'm even telling you this about Demetrius Andrade. I like Demetrius Andrade. I think he's a good fighter. I do. I don't think he's a horrible fighter. I don't think that. I don't think he's a great fighter. I think he's okay. But I think that his career is in a toilet because he put it there. And literally, his name is Doodoo Andrade because he made his career into Doodoo. That's nobody else's fault but his. And there's too many channels out here defending Doodoo. Like, why are you defending this? I mean, these are the same channels that lie all day. These same channels. I mean, there's too many boxing channels out here. I'll give you an example. So this is why the IBFP is different from a lot of boxing channels. This is why. It's because the IBFP, I don't fanboy for fighters. I don't. They'll say, oh, you're a Canelo Alvarez fanboy. Tell me one time I did a video with Canelo Alvarez and I didn't name no facts. Tell me one time. Fanboys don't name facts. They speak their feelings. I'm speaking facts. Too many of these channels talking about, oh, Andrade was treated wrong out of this purse bid. He was screwed over. How? He has no value. This man can't sell a damn wing dinner. He can't sell a wing dinner. He's never headlined a pay-per-view, but he was somehow screwed in this purse bid? What is his value? No other promotion company bid because no one gives a damn about seeing his fights. So what are you talking about? How was he screwed? That's fanboy narratives. I mean, think about it like this. There's some boxing channels out here, and I kid you not, that this is why the IBFP is different. There's some boxing channels out here that'll say, because I do an interview with this guy and because he gives me interviews, that means everything he says, I'm going to defend him. I'm going to defend him. I don't care if he was wrong. I'm going to defend him. All because you do an interview with the guy? Now all you do is hold his nuts? Come on, man. Don't nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see. Be honest. Be unbiased. Break it down truthfully. These guys lie about fights. These guys lie about fighters. These guys lie about what they really doing. These guys lie about everything. These guys lie about car accidents. They lie about child support payments. They lie about everything. They lie about being in the hospital. They lie about everything. How are you going to go to a liar and expect him to tell you the truth? What are we talking about? See, I'm going to tell you this. And I'm going to do a quick, this is not for you segment. If you support a channel that doesn't keep that same energy, this is not for you. If you support a channel that relies on his feelings and not on facts, this is not for you. If you support a channel where the guy wears a nose ring, this is not for you. I mean, let's be honest and unbiased. These guys are not being honest and unbiased. I smell coochie. I smell it. Come on. And it ain't Southpaw Mama this time. Let's be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest. They want the bad guy. They can get the bad guy. Come on. Niners, Giants, Warriors all day. Salute to you, family. I appreciate the love and support and respect. And he says, why won't Dante talk about Andrade pulling out of the Lotta fight? I mean, the Charlo fight. I mean, ducking the Janabek fight, and most recently, Zach Parker. And that's because he's a fanboy. See, what happens is you get these channels, and they won't ever mention any of this. They'll say, oh, the Lotta fight, it don't count because it was a long time ago. But then they'll bring up Canelo, they'll bring up Charlo, they'll bring up every name in the book, but they won't bring up Lotta. They won't bring up the Charlo fight. And now he's ducked Janabek. They say, oh, he was moving to 168. How he moved to 168 and then he turned around and called out Chris Eubank? Body bag. So you calling out Chris Eubank at 160 for a payday for December, but yet you at 168? Chris Eubank fight at 160, dumbass. That's a body bag. These guys don't want the truth. These guys want to push narratives and lies. They want to kiss Demetrius Andrade's ass. Any channel that's lying to you about this is garbage. It's garbage. I mean, come on. We don't support these liars. I mean, anybody that would lie about their baby mama, about child support, that'll lie about the nose ring that they wear, that lies about, being in car accidents, that lies about being in the hospital, that lies about their grandparents. I mean, I don't support or respect these type of channels that lies about obvious things. I mean, these guys want a payday. I mean, far as you know, these guys are running fake GoFundMes. That's what these guys doing, running fake GoFundMes? Is that what they doing? You running a fake GoFundMe? I mean, come on, let's pull out the body bags. See, this is why I only support honest and unbiased channels. That's what I like. I like a channel that's going to tell you the truth. And I'd like to give a couple shout outs. Salute to my brother Money Brown TV. Salute to my brother Mr. Two Hands Dos Manos. You know, I got to be real about the people that I like. D. Jefferson, Speak Your Mind, Sports Talk. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I support other channels, but I don't support the channels that are in their feelings. I mean, we don't do that. These too many guys in their feelings. Come on. My brother Romario Alvarez says, what up, Nuke? Much love from yours truly. Watched Dante's Cheeseburger Nation, Cheeseburger Nips recent video last night, and I heard nothing but a lot of nonsensical bias. He somehow managed to mention Canelo in a video that wasn't about him. It is trash. So look, the biggest sign of a Canelo Alvarez hater or a fanboy of another channel is to see that if we're talking about Demetrius Andrade, like Dante came out with an Andrade video last night, right? Or today or whatever. The whole video, all he talks about is Canelo Alvarez. What does Canelo have to do with this man pulling out of a fight? Nothing. What does Canelo have to do with any of this? That's what I'm saying. And there's a lot of channels like Dante, but they won't ever say it. They say, oh, I'm Latino. I'm like you. I'm not going to lie to you. No, stop that. Stop that. We know you fake. We know you LDBC. We know what you're doing. We know you new media. We know these guys are fake. I mean, come on. I recognize when I see a hater, and these guys are haters. I mean, look, there's no need to bring up Canelo Alvarez when you're talking about Demetrius Andrade pulling out of a fight, him ducking Janabek. Those two things don't even make sense. What does Canelo, the face of boxing, fighting world champions, have to do with a guy who's never fought a world champion? What do they have to do with each other? Is Canelo's fault that this man ain't fought a world champion? Is Canelo's fault that this man don't have the paydays that he wants? I mean, why are you blaming Canelo for things that have nothing to do with him? It doesn't make any sense. I really will never understand these fanboys. I really can't. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Oh, man. Salute to my brother, Romario Alvarez. I appreciate the love and support on the channel. We appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. My brother, Michael, salute to you, family. And he states, some fanboy on Doodoo's Instagram page tried telling me he didn't duck Jermell, Sergey, Janabek, and Parker. Fanboys on the nuts. Look, and that's what you call guys who are in their delusions. Every time Demetrius Andrade does something, they're going to defend him. I mean, think about it. Everything he does, they're going to defend him. Demetrius Andrade fights a plumber next fight. They're going to say, he should have fought that plumber. He needed to fight that plumber. Canelo would have ducked that plumber. And they'll bring up Canelo about something that ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, come on. I didn't even understand these guys. I really don't. Salute to you, my brother Michael. These guys are fanboys. These guys are fans. And any boxing channel telling you to ignore the fact that he ducked Jermell Charlo, to ignore the fact that he ducked Sergey Deverenchenko, to ignore the fact that he ducked Janabek and pulled out of the Parker fight, those channels are fanboys. They cannot be trusted. I mean, let's be honest. My brother Martin, salute to you, Martin. I appreciate the love and respect. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate the love. Look, we're going to be honest and unbiased. We're going to be honest and unbiased. I mean, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to do everything, but we're going to be honest and unbiased. Right? Right? So let's be it. My brother Martin says, salute my boy Nuke. Your honest opinion, do you think David deserves a fight versus Saul Canelo Alvarez next instead of any other fighter? I think that David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez is a fight that I want to see. And I think at some point that fight needs to happen. So I do believe it's a fight that needs to happen. I do believe Canelo will fight him. But if Canelo has a choice of facing Dimitri Bivol and David Benavidez, and he picked Benavidez over Bivol, he has nothing to gain from that. I would prefer for him to fight Bivol so he has a chance to redeem himself for one and for two to win a world title. Because you have something to gain. Now, if he fought Benavidez, I have no problem with it. I would love to see Canelo fight David Benavidez. I would love to see it because I think it's a great fight. I'm not one of those guys that don't want to see Canelo. I want to see Canelo fight everybody. I want to see Canelo fight Andrade. I want to see him fight Benavidez. But you also have to understand, if Canelo's got to fight everybody, why aren't these guys fighting everybody? I also want to see Benavidez fight Andrade. I also want to see Charlo fight Andrade and Benavidez. I also want to see Plant fight all these guys. I want to see all of these guys fight each other. I don't understand why we can't have all of these guys fight each other. Canelo can't fight the whole world by himself. I mean, how many fights do you think he can take in his career? He's supposed to fight everybody in 1 year. I mean, think about it. I've had people literally, no lie, come on my channel and tell me that Canelo's ducking Benavidez, Andrade, Charlo, and Bivol right now. So you mean to tell me Canelo's ducking 4 fighters right now at the same time? How is that possible? How is that? I really don't understand how that's possible. I really don't. I really don't. Bob Armstrong, DBN said Zach Parker pulled out not a drug. Oh my God, this reached a new level of delusion. These guys are smoking crack. There's no way. This man is spreading lies like he spread his cheeks. Oh my God, that is the biggest lie I've heard. And oh my God, this is, you can literally Google it. You can Google it. The facts are all on my channel. Oh my God. That's what these guys be pushing. I mean, come on. These are your kings? Guys who tell you this? Come on. My brother, Hit Kid says, let me see what my brother Hit Kid. My brother Hit Kid. My brother Hit Kid says, Nuke, I heard about the Berlanga versus Ryder fight possibly happen. What are your thoughts? I think that that's a great fight. It's either Edgar Berlanga versus John Ryder, or it's either John Ryder versus Zach Parker. I think either one of those fights are good. I think John Ryder could literally win either one of those fights. I don't know if he will, but I think he's in both of those fights. He beat Danny Jacobs, so I think he has a chance. Edgar Berlanga, I mean, this guy got to be a little thirsty right now. He got to be thirsty for a good fight. I think John Ryder might beat him. I really do. My brother Ferrari says, if you play footsies with another man, this is not for you. There's a lot of these nose ring channels out here playing footsies with Demetrius Andrade, well, you know, with Jamal Charlo, with Tyson Fury. I mean, we got to be honest and unbiased. These nose ring channels out here playing footsies. I mean, you guys got to stop these lies, man. You guys got to stop these lies. You got to do better than this, man. I mean, come on. These guys are garbage truck juice. But you know what it is? That's what haters do. That's what haters do. My brother Edward Cruz says Andrade's pullout game is so strong, I wouldn't be surprised if he don't got any kids. That man has a natural vasectomy. He said my pullout game is on point. My pullout game is on point. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Thank you, my brother. I'd like to give a big shout out to my brother, Edward Cruz. Thank you, my brother, for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Salute to my brothers, Niners, Giants, Warriors all day. He said at 168, if easy, how come nobody else went undisputed? So that's my only question right here. Let me answer this question for you right now. Demetrius Andrade said Canelo lost to a basic Demetrius Bivol. So why come Demetrius Andrade never went up and fought Bivol? Then Demetrius Andrade said 168 was easy. Why come he never moved up to 168 and cleared out the division? Why is Canelo Alvarez always the first to challenge the champion, but Demetrius Andrade's never leaving the weight class to do it? He's never been to world 175 and fought no champions. I mean, come on, but I thought he was a better fighter. I thought he's a king of boxing and all of this. I mean, explain that to me. I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it. Come on. Come on. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. My brother Bling, salute to you, family. Thanks for the love. Bumgar Berlanga. Salute to you, family. I appreciate the love and support for the channel, my brother. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. What else we got? My brother Monte Carlo said Andrade hasn't even done what a 21-year-old Canelo Alvarez has done, and that's beat a world champion. Come on, let's be honest and unbiased. My brother Ramadio Alvarez, thank you so much, my brother. He says another stupid claim to mention is that he says that Andrade pulling out is like victory to us Mexican fans, having Canelo have pressure off his shoulders, because according to him, we don't like seeing Mexicans lose to blacks. What? So I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know what narrative they have, but how many black fighters have elite black fighters have Andrade fought? Zero. How many elite black fighters have Charlo fought? Zero. So why would anybody be afraid of Canelo Alvarez to fight an elite black fighter? He's fought elite black fighters. He fought Austin Trout. He's fought Danny Jacobs. He's fought Floyd Mayweather. What are you talking about? And what elite black fighter is at 168 pounds? None. What elite black fighters at 175? None. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, these guys are just talking out of their ass, being overtly racist. I think these guys are hope. These are hope fans. These are guys that are hoping that Canelo loses to one of these guys. I just want to see the best. I just want to see the best. I just want to see the best fight the best. That's all I want. All I want to do is see the best fight the best. Canelo Alvarez is a world champion. He likes to fight world champions. How is he ducking anybody fighting world champions? I will never understand that. I will never understand it. These guys are hope fans, hoping that Canelo loses to their favorite fighter, hoping Canelo loses to the guy that they think is great. Hoping. I've seen it when Canelo fought all of these guys. He fought Danny Jacobs. Oh, Canelo's going to be outboxed by a slick black fighter. Then Canelo wins. Oh, Danny Jacobs, nobody. Canelo's going to lose to Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, Caleb Plant. Watch, he gets outclassed in a master class. He beats him. Oh, these guys are hype jobs. I mean, it's all, every time Canelo beats somebody, they say, oh, they're hype jobs. Every time Canelo wins a fight, oh, he was getting a robbery, or he cheated, or he was on the juice, or it's always an excuse. They never give this man credit. They never give him credit. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Salute to you, family. Salute to my brother Jugs in the building. Salute, family. Says IBFP, these fanboys leak from every orifice when they see their favorite boxers. That's it. These guys see Demetrius Andrade and they pull out their nose ring and rub Vaseline on their face. They get excited. Why are you rubbing Vaseline on your face, tucking your nose ring in when you see Demetrius Andrade? What kind of channel is this? What kind of man are you? I mean, come on. I mean, are you serious? These guys are garbage. These guys are garbage. I mean, come on. They don't like to keep the same energy. That's really what this all comes down to. Come on. My brother states, all these haters that trash on Canelo and other great boxers ain't nothing but people that don't spread their cheeks in the showers. Look, I'm going to tell you this, man. Salute. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate the love. And I'm going to tell you this. Look, in my opinion, from what I've seen throughout everything on YouTube boxing, on all of these boxing forums, from other boxers, from Twitter, Canelo Alvarez is the most hated boxer there is. I mean, I'll give you an example. Devin Haney said that Canelo Alvarez is on the juice, right? Right? So Devin Haney said Canelo Alvarez is on the juice. Then he turns around and said, hey, Canelo, can I get a picture, please? I'm a big fan. I mean, come on. And I like Devin Haney, but my God. So I'm a hater for addressing this? The bias? Don't say this man's on the juice and then want a picture. It don't make any damn sense. You look like a dumbass. Come on. Rose says Tyson Fury versus Usyk would be interesting. I think that'll be a great fight. I would love to see it. Tyson Fury doing too much capping on this Anthony Joshua fight. Man, Tyson Fury, shut your dumb ass up and either sign the fight or move on. I'm tired of this man constantly clout chasing, making a video every 3 minutes. Tyson Fury, please set your dumb ass up. And Tyson Fury, Usyk is the fight we want to see. I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the division right now. But I would love to see the Usyk fight. Come on, man. My brother, Niners, Giants, Warriors all day. Salute to you, family. He said, what my unbiased Mayweather versus Pac video? Who ducked who? You feel Mayweather or Pac stopped the fight from initially happening? I'm going to tell you this. Thank you, my brother, Niners, Giants, and I got you. No worries, but I'm going to give you a short synopsis. Floyd Mayweather was the A-side in every fight after he fought Oscar De La Hoya. He could have made the Manny Pacquiao fight at any time. He chose not to. It's his MO. Literally, the guy doesn't like to fight the best at their best. That's who Floyd Mayweather is. That's who he is. That's who he is. That's who he is. I mean, come on. My brother Luis says Clarissa Shields is so salty towards Mexicans because Abigail Montes beat her ass. Oh my God. She might be in her feelings. She might be in her feelings just a little bit. She might be in her feelings. Oh man. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Oh man. Oh my God. That's hilarious. We got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. Wilder is their king. I mean, these are the same guys who thought Deontay Wilder is the best fighter they've ever seen. I mean, come on. Oh, Wilder has skills. Wilder has power. He's gonna knock out everybody. Come on. Come on. Hold on. My brother says when Vanas Monterosian is the best name on his resume, that tells you thank you. But they won't mention that. These guys always like to mention resume when it comes to somebody else like Teofimo. Oh, Teofimo beat Loma. But you never want to talk about Vanas and Andrade. The fact that Andrade ain't fought no world champions. Keep that same energy. That's all we saying. These guys don't want to keep that same energy. My brother Noe, salute to my brother Noe. The voice. Salute to my brother Noe. Thank you for love and supporting the channel. Godson Robinson, salute to you, family. He says, oh, man. Fannin International, too busy sucking Tank Davis, you know what. Wait, hey, we know Fannin International. This guy love him some Tank Davis. He think he the face of boxing. He think he's the best fighter. And yet his resume is nothing. I mean, how many elite fighters he fought? None. Look up and down his resume, and he's fought 0 elite fighters. And this man is in his late 20s. Canelo Alvarez was fighting Floyd Mayweather at 23. Now tell me who's fearless. Tell me who's being protected. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased about it. My brother, Scratch Your Cheeks. He says, yo, Nuke, I'm looking out the window and I see Demetrius Andrade knocking around my around my neighborhood looking for a fight. He's looking for the Paletero Don Juan so he can go in there and fight him for his next fight. Let's be honest and unbiased. My brother Ramadio Alvarez, salute to you, brother. Thank you. He said, I swear that Taiwan trap booty got Dante speaking all kinds of nonsense. Much love to you, IBFP. Keeping it real and unbiased. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate the love and support. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, look, I'm going to tell you this. At the end of the day, man, a lot of these guys don't like to keep the same energy. A lot of these guys don't like to be honest and unbiased. A lot of these guys like to be in their feelings when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. But I'm going to tell you this real quick, and I'm going to just make it snappy. Look, let me tell you this. If you're in your feelings for Demetrius Andrade, you are a fanboy. I mean, Demetrius Andrade pulling out of fights, ducking fighters, moving funny, and you're supporting that, you're a fanboy. Tyson Fury, in my opinion, is the best heavyweight in the division. But if you support this guy's nonsense every 3 minutes, making dumbass video, I'm in the fight, I'm out the fight, I'm in the fight, you're a fanboy. If you support hating on Canelo Alvarez and support anybody that he fights against, you're a hater. If you support Shakur Stevenson doing the nutcracker and you don't want to give him no criticism, you are a fanboy. I mean, let's just clear a few things up. We just got to be real. I mean, that's all we're trying to do. I mean, come on. My God. Miss Boxing Mogul, salute to you. Salute to the landlord. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. Salute to you, Miss Boxing Mogul. I appreciate the love and respect. Salute to you, family. He says, you just hating on Boo Boo Andre. And this how you know this is a fanboy. Because facts are not hate. Boo Boo Andre calling out Chris Eubank at 160 but refused to fight Janabek. That's a duck. That's a duck. You pulling out against Zach Parker. That's a fact. But I'm a hater for mentioning it. I'm a hater for telling the truth. I'm a hater for speaking facts. What are we talking about? I mean, come on. My brother Jug says, even Clarissa Shields is jumping on the bias bandwagon. And that's a shame. That is a shame because Clarissa Shields is a really good fighter. I got a lot of love for Clarissa Shields. She's a great person. But all I'm going to tell you is she's still a dumbass and semi-racist for sitting up here, not keeping the same energy with how many elite Latino and black fighters has Charlo and Andrade fought? 0. So why put the pressure on Canelo, but you won't put it on them? Keep that same energy. I mean, come on. Ella E. Oh, my God. Ella E. in the building. Oh, my. I got to give you a round of applause. Ella E. in the building. Ella E. boxing. Ella E. My goodness. Let's unpack that. Let's keep that same energy for Ella E. I mean, come on. Let's go. My brother say, Ella E., you're looking good, baby. You're looking real good. And yet Charlo fights nobody and nobody presses him. Come on. Come on. Let's just be honest and unbiased. A lot of these guys don't want to keep the same energy. Rest in peace to Coolio, and pray for Florida. Salute, family. Salute. Yes, Coolio was a legend. Coolio was absolutely a legend. Salute to that. Pray for Florida. They're in the midst of a lot right now. So pray for them with the storm, everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. My brother Noe says Andrade continuously ducking like this is absolutely ridiculous and it's pissing me off. And that's what I'm saying. So if you say something about it, you're a hater. So if you say that Andrade ducked Janabek, oh, you're a hater. You can't say that. Don't talk about Andrade. I'm going to put my nose ring in. I'm going to put my nose ring in. Don't talk about Boo Boo ducking. I'm going to put my nose ring in. I mean, you see what kind of guys these guys are? These are your kings? And you don't defend boxers? I mean, come on. You're just supposed to follow the facts, not the narratives you create. Boo Boo Andrade wasted his career. That's on him. That's nobody else's fault but Boo Boo Andrade. Who made him pull out of that Zach Parker fight? Nobody. Who made him pull out twice? Nobody. Who made him duck Janabek? Nobody. Who made him call out Chris Eubank? Nobody. I mean, let's be real. Demetrius Andrade did this to himself. Let's be real. I don't know why they hyping up a guy that's done nothing. That does nothing. That's the problem with these guys. Look, you got to respect boxing. You got to respect guys who get in the ring, and you got to respect greatness. Canelo Alvarez fighting champion after champion after champion, and you're sitting up here hating on this guy for fighting champions. It don't make any sense. From now on, Demetrius Andrade's new name is Demetrius No Smoke Andrade until proven otherwise. Until this man step in the ring with somebody legitimate, it's Demetrius No Smoke Andrade. Because men lie, men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.